welcome to another fabulous edition of Mary's Kitchen. In today's episode, we're going to cook taters. Now what you're going to do today for your tater cooking is you're going to get yourself a strainer over here. Take this strainer, take your potatoes, and clean them out in the most wonderful water in the world, New York State recycled water. You hear that? It's recycled because we have a dam, the whole recycling system with the ozone. I don't know how it works. I'm no biologist, but I know it's the best. We got a little filtering system, make it double trouble. Double trouble is what we call it. So take the taters, depending on the size of your taters, depending on how big you want to cut them. Now I'm going to cut these taters off into 3/4 pieces, 3/4, alright? So this tater right here is about 2.5 inches. I'm going to cut it about 5 times, alright? 5 times, 2.5, 5 times. You understand me, ladies and gentlemen? So we're going to cut these taters. We're going to put them in a little thing right here, a little pasta pan that we had our prep team had ready for us earlier on today, about 10 minutes ago, but we messed up on the clipping. Right about here. I put a little salt and pepper in there to season them up, alright? Greek style, salt and pepper. Now, we got ourselves a skillet over here. It's about a 10.5 inch skillet. We got an iron cast steel plastic handle, good for just in case you don't want to burn your hand. Okay? I put a little oil in there on medium simmer. Now with that oil, we get about 10 to 20 taters. Now 10 to 20 taters will feed 5 Greek women and about 2 Greek men because they like 8 taters, you know. So you take these taters, flip them around a little bit. Now okay, so going back to this right here. Basically what we do is when we cut them up, put a little salt, put a little pepper, a little bit of olive oil, okay. Now what's great about taters is they're filled with water. Okay, so when you're cooking them, they secrete water. You don't have to put too much oil because they're cooking in water and oil at the same time, right? Now what you're gonna do is flip them around a little bit more. Make sure they get nice and crispy, a little bit brown. You'll see them start turning colors. They get a little transparent on you. That's okay. That's fine, ladies and gentlemen. Now what you're gonna do is get yourself a plate. All right. Gotta get a plate ready. So get the potatoes on the plate. Get yourself a nice blue plate. Make sure it's blue because we're cooking green potatoes. Greek potatoes. So it's got to be a blue plate. For those of you who don't know, Greeks like blue. I don't know why.
Ocean.
Blue is the color of the ocean. So they say. We're going to take some paper towels here. Put them down. The reason we're doing with paper towels is when we take them off the pan, we got to put them down with paper towel to soak up the oil.
That's recycled paper.
By the way, we are using recycled paper, organic salt, organic potatoes, and organic everything else. Now we have our commentator in the back with things that can throw in his 2 cents. It's alright, let him talk all he wants. It's okay. Now, I just want to throw this out here. I got a Che Guevara on my shirt. We're representing a Latino month. Hello, Latinos. Now, got the taters cooking on the skillet over here. We got to check our chicken. Now earlier on today we put our chicken in the oven about 325 degrees for about 2 hours, I believe, maybe 3, depending on how you want your chickens cooked. Alright. Now, you guys want to take a look at the taters right here. There's 2 chickens from the meat market down here in Astoria Boulevard in Queens, New York. Okay, so these are organic chickens. That's about 2 pounds a piece. We didn't stuff them. We don't stuff our chickens in grease, you know. You guys might think Greeks go the back door. We don't do that. We don't do. Don't listen. Don't listen to these idiots. I say idiots. You don't hear me going ding 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 ding. You don't hear that from me. I'm cooking taters. What the fuck? Welcome back to our segment of Mary's Kitchen, cooking Greek taters. In our first episode, continuing this episode, we were making Greek taters. And I told you to cut the taters at 3/4. That is 3/4 of the size of the tomato. That's a big piece of tater right there. So I'm going to show you how big that is right there. This is a standard knife right here, about 9.5 inches. You see this right here? That's a big tater. Now I cut them down the size, made them a little smaller, about this size right here. This is perfect for the Greek woman who's elderly, wearing, you know, the widowed one with the black hair, the black clothes and the white hair. She's walking around, oh, my husband died, you know, and she's still wearing the black clothes for like 15 years. We made the taters just for her. So, put this tater back over here. What I've done over here is I've created a strainer with paper towel, okay? And what happens is when the taters go in the paper towel, they can soak up the oil. So we want that oil coming in our lungs over here, in our stomach, and it's all clogged up. and America says, oh, diabetes, diabetes, you know, and we're trying to bypass all this with just a paper towel. We're going to bypass 30 years of cloggedness with paper towels. What I'm going to do over here is I'm going to put this strainer over here by the sink, so just in case we spill anything, my mom's not going to kill me. Alright, we're going to look for a spoon with some holes in it. If we don't find anything, we'll just use it right here. Alright, found a spoon with holes. Like your drawers with holes. I'm going to take the pre-existing cooking taters, put them in this pan right over here. Now don't try to be a wise guy and take all the taters all at once. It's alright, three at a time's alright, 3 at a time. We're not trying to race nobody. I'm going to be on YouTube here in a second. Bear with me now. Taking the taters out of the pan. Taking the taters out of the pan. Alright. Alright, all the taters are now out of the pan. We're putting the pan back on the flame. We're going to add just a touch of oil because there's a little bit in there. We just want to make sure we get all the oil. Now I did cut up some potatoes earlier on in the episode. I'm just going to add a little bit more seasoning, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of ground pepper. Now remember, the ground pepper comes from the ground. Now put the ground pepper, we're going to shake it in there, okay? Now we're going to use a utensil that was created, about many years ago. This utensil has 5 fingers. We're going to just mix it up right here. See that? Nice and simple. Alright. Now with this same utensil, make sure you wash your hands there, gentlemen. Same utensil, you're going to just drop it in the pan. Now be careful, the oil spits back up at you. It's like dragon's breath, I call it. Dragon's breath. Okay, we put the taters in there. Even them out. You don't have to overflow it. Remember, we got an ample amount of cooking times. See, I did that, I put an S after my times, because it's more than 1 in minutes. Here's something that bothers me. This is what really grinds my gears. You know on a microwave how it says 60 seconds? But 1 minute, you put on a microwave time cook, it says 100. Well, what if I want to do 2 minutes? And 60 plus 60 is 120. What is that, 1 minute and 20 seconds? But if I do 6 plus 6, it's 120. Wrap your mind around that, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I say times. Okay, times. We're going to turn the heat up just a little bit, kick it up a notch. Now we got in here something in this pan. I think this is the inside of something. We're going to eat this anyway, whatever it is. Looks good. Let me just take a look and put a fork in here. Looks like we got the kidneys. Oh my God. With some fava beans. Where's my Chianti? Alright, so we got our taters cooking. And we're going to give that about 15, 20 minutes. Alright, make sure they cook real nice and deeply through. And we'll come back to you. Here's a quick commercial break from our sponsors.
We had a full audience. We are down to 2. Everyone left the building. It's okay.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Took a quick little pit stop. As you can see here, I got olives. Kalamata olives from Grace. So, if you're keeping track, we got oil from crepe. We got Kalamata olives. And we have Idaho, who the hell knows potatoes. Put my pits back in the refrigerator over here. This is a nice refrigerator over here. It's a top-mounted refrigerator with a bottom freezer. One of a kind. One of a kind. Can we get a shot of this beautiful refrigerator? Black and Decker. Black, and it's not a Black and Decker, but it's Black and Decker. So, a little tequila over here. Going back to our potatoes. Potatoes look about done. Flip them around like this a little bit. And we're going to go back to our spoon. We're going to plate our taters. There's over here. We're going to plate our taters right on this blue plate that we have over here. Ah, look at those taters. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. Plate the taters. We're going to leave the rest of the taters right on this skillet right here. It's not going to hurt us. Now we got to go to our famous chicken. Now we got both the chickens in the pot. Woo, that's burning my fingers. We're going to take this plate right here, blue and white. If you see here, this blue is white. So, oh my God, the other way's around. We're going to grab the chicken right here. We're going to put the spoon right in the middle of it. Get it good. We got to stick it from the side of the pan. Bear with me now, we're having technical difficulties. Grab the whole chicken and pop! Place it right in the pan. That finger looking good. Now, as you see here, we got our chickens, we got our taters. All in a matter of 4 hours. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this presentation of Mary's Kitchen. Tune back next time while we make a Greek-style pasticcio. Or we're thinking about beans. We don't know yet. Whatever floats our boat and the director tells us what to do. Make sure you thumbs up this video for Chigarera, for Dimitri's, and for all the witted old ladies around the world who need small potatoes. And that's right.
I left my job, my boss, my car, and my home. I'm leaving for a destination I still don't know. Somewhere nobody must have duties at all. And if you like this, you can follow me. So let's go. Follow me. And let's go to the place where we belong and leave our troubles at home. Come with me. We can go to a paradise of love and joy, a destination unknown.